Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price, and for this month it's called Sensations. If you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Gemini, I do feel like this month might be, for some of you, quite marked or defined by the energy of misunderstandings. I do feel like there's a lot of things like interferences, things getting in the way of you establishing, a loving, harmonious, desirable relationship energy. It could be with a specific person that this is kind of in which this dynamic is being displayed. It could be your significant other, or someone you're trying to get to know, or someone where you're trying to reconcile, someone you might be trying to reconcile with. This could be an estranged friend, or someone you just have been having a hard time when it comes to getting what they mean, or getting them to understand as well your point of view, or what you actually mean when you also express how you feel and how you think about situations. But it could be with a specific someone, or it could be that in general, Gemini, there might be a lot of complications when it comes to the way, again, you express yourself and the feedback you receive from others. It could be that it's a moment where that feedback is perhaps not the one that makes you feel the most comfortable. There might be criticism, or just people just not getting in sync with you. So Geminis that use a lot of the tool of communication in terms of your work, or Geminis that are trying to do something in the month that requires a lot of that mental energy. It can be a month where some it could be that some of you are just here to let it be, let it flow as it is. So yes, people might not be getting it or responding to you the way you would like, but still, if you feel like you have done a good job, if you feel like if you have said the truth, if you have said what you really wanted to say, there's not much more you can do. So it's like, I feel like some of you are tested in letting it be, to not second guess yourself. It's like it could be that you are being challenged to not lose trust in your convictions. So if someone is trying to, someone for it's Gemini, someone might be trying to make you second guess your intelligence, your gifts, your overall sense, your overall grasp of something you're knowledgeable about. Or it could just be that there's this jealous or envious feeling of someone getting in the way, and you might be buying into it. You might be believing that you're not doing a good job when you actually are. So it could be that some of you Geminis are going through some issues in terms of your work. I do feel like there might be some work, quarrels or gossip, or just people that do not have your best interests and doing some things on purpose to undermine your trust. You are quite sensitive, I feel, during this period of time, and so this sensitivity that some of you Geminis are experiencing can sometimes get you to believe, because it's like you're so prone to have an emotional response. So when someone is criticizing you or giving you this feeling of rejecting you, you can take it so personally, so deep, that you start to believe in that, and that starts being a part of how you see yourself and how you position yourself in the world. So, word of caution when it comes to what others are telling you and you buying into it and believing blindly. An opinion is just an opinion, a comment is just a comment, criticism is just criticism. You take it as you take the word of it. You take the you take what you want out of it, basically. So you can have the whole world loving you or hating you, but at the end of the day, you are the one that knows if what you're doing is right, if what you're doing is worth pursuing, if what you're doing is truthful. So don't put the general I feel like some of you are giving power too much to others when it comes to defining things that are about you and about your life. And this can be about work, this can be about other choices some of you are making. I do feel like there might be something here when it comes to your love relationships that are also they're also filled with, I do feel like for love and relationships, some of you Geminis have one step forward, two step back, one step forward, two step back, overall, all over the month. I'm sorry. It could be that you're dealing with someone that it's difficult, or both of you have some opposite views and temperaments, and so there's love, there's a real deep connection here with someone that might stand prominently and unexpectedly, because this is in what you don't know yet about the month, the unconscious, the surprise, the unforeseen. So there's a soulmate energy here. There's a soul link with someone. There's a relationship that has a huge emotional impact, or will have in the coming weeks, that is taking you, and is taking you and this other person you're dealing with to a level that might be threatening to both of you, because it's unfamiliar and because both of you have indeed different temperaments. So we're shown here a Knight of Cups and a King of Swords. So you could be the King of Swords because swords represent air, and air deals with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. And then we have a water energy. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be this signs, but it's the element, the elements here at play, the expression that deals with expression of temperament. So use swords crowning the reading. So you are seeing things, from a very mental perspective, detached, analytical, perhaps more cold or defensive, having a harder time expressing your feelings. Not to say that you don't feel them. Either you or someone that is displaying the air attribute is being a little bit more held back, I'm sorry, in accepting an emotional offer that this Knight of Cups is bringing. So you could be the one offering love, or offering feelings, or wanting to express feelings, wanting to come closer, right, to the heart of someone, and feel like this other person is holding back or putting a lot of defenses and barriers for you to get to that level. Or the other way around, someone is trying to really pierce through your walls, Gemini, and you're having a hard time letting go, because the Four of Pentacles is here in the challenge. So definitely someone here is having a hard time opening up, giving of themselves, showing what they truly feel, showing the true love that lies beneath the surface. I also feel like some of you Geminis are tested in this. Not everything is as it looks, as it seems. So you might feel like someone, does not love you or hates you, or, is just being an ass. because the king and the queen of swords can be quite hurtful sometimes in the way, or let's put it that way, in the way they do not express their feelings. They can sometimes be felt like as being a little bit inhuman in the way they come across. And so for Geminis, as I said, that are more in the sensitive nature, you could be dealing with someone. It could be a love partner, a love prospect, or just a friend, a family member, someone you're really in love or infatuated with during this time. Um, Someone that you're just trying to get closer to, or get to know more, or get to understand better. And this person is not making it easy, or you are not making it easy. Besides of who's who here, the issue seems to be the lack of the difference of temperament. You wanting your love language is one, and this person's love language is another. And I feel like both involved in this dynamic need to, as I said in the beginning, let it be, let it flow, let things take their natural course, because the natural course is to take you to a very good place where, when the love is there, when the care is there, when the desire is there, when the friendship is there, whatever bickering, whatever, misunderstandings that might, yes, hover around here in the surface, both are going still to be pulled to the truth, which is love. So let yourself be taken to a very beautiful love opportunity, love landscape. There's a destination here for you that it's about love and abundance, abundance of love, abundance of good relationships, offer of what you have been waiting for when it comes to unity with another. So I do feel like as you then go into June with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to have the chance to start a new relationship, a new friendship, or a new employment that feels like a dream come true, that feels like there has this huge potential and value to add to your life. But let it be. So it's like, if you try to control it, if you try to pin down and structure it and define it, it's going to give you a hard time. If you're trying to deceive yourself, because I feel like if you are this King of Swords, you are deceiving. You are looking to the Knight, and it's like, I'm putting my sword here against the cup, so against the offer of love. You're looking like at a safe distance to this energy of the Knight of Cups, but you're resisting something you want, or you're going to find out that your heart wants. It could be that some of you might be surprised, like you thought you didn't want someone or love someone, or you thought that you were done with something, or you thought that you didn't want to go in this particular path when it comes to perhaps your work or your finances or your friendships, and you're going to be, oh, but maybe there's something there that I actually think it's worth pursuing. I do feel like, some of you, it's also about, some of you Geminis that are in relationships, you might have a way of being in relationships that is just a little bit more distracted or detached, and your partner is more possessive or more emotionally, let's say, invested in aspects of relationship that perhaps you are not so much. It's like perhaps your partner likes to constantly put out in words and put out in romantic gestures their love to you, or they're always on top of you, or they're always with you. So, and you might need sometimes, to be more away or more distant or more concerned with other things than the relationship itself. Or it could be that you don't feel the need to tell this person all the time that you love them. So, those type of differences for some Geminis might also be getting in the way of the relationship, being what actually it is. So it's like, I also feel like some of you, again, don't judge the book by its cover. So some of you, I keep getting like there's more to a situation than what you are initially seeing there to be, or um, looks are deceiving. I just keep getting a feeling like underneath, a situation, beneath the surface, resides something that can be so fulfilling for some of you Gemini, so nourishing, so welcoming. I do feel like some of you that are worried with finances being the challenge, the Four of Pentacles, it could be that you're having a hard time having the financial structure, the financial balance and safety, security that you would like to. It could be hard for you to feel like you are able to hold on to money or to hold on to things that, again, you're asked to let it be for now, because as you go into June, a new opportunity is to be experienced that's going to give you much more. So don't worry if money is not as secure and steady as you would like. Leave the moment to express something here of your dreams, of your nature. Wonder, dream, visualize, call in for creative ideas and solutions to bring into your life abundance. Explore your talents, explore what you're good at, actually, and you will see how the universe will reward you, Gemini. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.